welcome to MissNJoy Spiritual Life Advice Channel. I'm MissNJoy, and I'm here to do your love and soulmate connection reading for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for, November 4th through the 15th. I do not read reversals here. I use many decks as clarifiers. This reading is not intended for singles. But if you have a soulmate that you may be in separation from, then this would apply to you. You just have to know that that's your soulmate. That's your person. Okay? All right. I do not give outcomes because when dealing with love, everyone should use free will to make decisions in matters of the heart. I'm simply here to enlighten and advise. And please be advised that all of my advice is my opinion. Take it or leave it, but make your own decision in the end. I do not read reversals. I think I said that. Did I say that? All right. Well, if I didn't, I don't read reversals. If I do not resonate with you, please feel free to seek another reader or light worker. There are lots of wonderful readers and light workers here on YouTube who may have the message that is intended for you if I do not. That's about it. Let's go ahead and get into your energy. Oh, and my readings are gender fluid. That's what I didn't say. My readings are gender fluid and apply to same-sex couples as well. Simply choose the masculine or feminine energy that best applies to you. Okay? All right. Now, I'm going to use my Lisa Frank Major Arcana deck to pull one card to speak to the overall energy of the relationship. And then we're going to get into the masculine energy and the feminine energies and see what you guys got going on. All right. Okay. So once again, this is for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your love and soulmate connection read for November 4th through the 15th. All right. We're going to ask spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardian angels, and watchers to please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for November 4th through the 15th. Please, the only spirits that are welcome here are the ones that I have called and mean us the greatest and highest of good. Please protect us from negativity and evil within this circle, spirit. Cover us in love and light. Thank you very much. All right, now we're going to ask spirit for one major arcana card to speak to the overall. And we have the moon card. Possibly some hidden feelings or some secrets going on here. So let's see what that's all about. We're going to use, I've been using Sarah Marchetti decks to run straight through this series. So I've been using the Tarot of Dreams to read for the masculine energy and the Tarot Grand Lux to read for the feminine energies. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your energy, spirit. I'm going to ask for a positive and accurate insight into my masculine energy for my Aquarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for November 4th through the 15th, please, Spirit. What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing, please, Spirit? What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing, please, Spirit? What are my masculines feeling, thinking, and doing? And I forgot to say throughout this series of videos and when I did my dailies, my weekends are free again for private readings. So if anybody would like a private reading, now would be a great time to get one. My work schedule has finally actually lightened up and I can have a life. Okay. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. So, well, no, we're not going to, not yet. Oh. Ha. All right. Where was I? Okay. And Spirit, we're going to ask for a positive and accurate message into the feminine energy, please. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What are my feminines for my Aquarians, Sun, Rising, and Venus for November 4th through the 15th? Love and soulmate connections. What are my feminines feeling, thinking, and doing? That's nice. Please, Spirit, what are my feminines feeling, thinking, and doing? Ah, you're there again. Huh, okay. Oh. What the hell? in the entire hell is this? What is this? What? I'm speechless. I'm speechless. But we're going to try to get through this. We're going to try to get through this. I don't know whose message this is. I don't know whose message this is. But let me tell you what a message it is. I'm so damn because you're so damn confused. Okay, all right. Let's try this. I don't know who's in my collective with this energy, but I don't. All right, let me just get through. This is the hurt. I may have to redo this. There's going to be a bonus read for Aquarius. Just give me a couple days. I'll hook y'all up because I don't know what this here is. This is not for everybody. Not at all. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to, when I come up with it, you're going to be like, what the hell? Okay. All right. This is in the masculine energy. We have the Hermit card. The Tower card. The Palace of Wands. Now, in the Cyril Marchetti deck, this is a special card that he has included in his deck. This is the Palace of Wands. This is going to talk about somebody protecting their stability and their money. With the 4 coins. Okay, so somebody's trying to just... So that's the masculine energy. Okay, down here in the feminine energy, I have the King of Coins. And I don't want this to be the message, but this is the only possible. The King of Swords. The King of Wands. And the Emperor's card. Okay, quite possibly. Quite possibly, for some of you. See, I don't want to pull clarifiers. Let me tell you why I don't want to pull clarifiers. Because it's going to tell me what this message is, and I don't want that to be the message. So I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be a manipulative tarot card reader, but when I finish this, you'll understand what I'm getting at. Okay? I don't want to specify it because I want it to be, it's supposed to be a collective message. Not for that one of you sitting home stressing like hell, hoping that MissNJoy got something good for them right now. Because let me tell you, there's a reader, I wish I had written it down. I don't know who she is. I don't remember who she is. But there was a reader that I saw that does a reading that was like it's a DNA reading. Okay, it's to tell you who your baby daddy is, should you not know. And that is kind of what this is saying. So for some, but let me try to spin this in a different direction. For some of you, it could be that we're in Mercury retrograde. Okay, and that you have exes who just might be your baby daddies. I have 3 baby daddies. I was married to 2 of them. And one was my high school boo-boo, my high school sweetheart. Okay? So I didn't marry him, but I had my oldest son with him. And then I did marry my first daughter's father. It didn't last long. And then I married the father of my last 3 children. And he was stepdaddy to everybody. That was daddy for everybody. Okay? And that relationship and marriage was 19 years. Marriage was 15. Relationship was 19. So, you may have 3 baby daddies that are just all trying to get with you right now. They're just, because Mercury is in retrograde. So it could happen. They could all be calling you right now like, hey, baby, what you doing? Don't you want to try again? Don't you want to try again? Don't you want to try again? And you probably going to be like, no, I don't. And I say that because up here, there is a masculine who is stressed out. Okay, there's a masculine who is in hermit mode. He has retreated from this situation because it's just kind of fucked up. I'm just saying. There's a tower moment is making him realize that this is not a stable situation and he's trying to hold on to his money. So what I'm seeing is that more than likely this is not that scenario for some of you. It may be a scenario that you don't know who your baby daddy is, and that's just what I'm getting. Okay? Because you got 3 different kings down here in your energy, and there's not any logical explanation other than the Empress card. That's fertility, pregnancy. She's holding a baby. She's holding the damn baby. She's holding the baby. And you don't know who the pappy is. I need to pull out all the guns that I have. Because I don't know how. So this masculine is he's feeling this. He knows that this might not be his baby. I'm getting that he don't even really want. He's worried about his money, his stability, child support, all of the above. Okay? I'm going to start with Moonology, and I'm going to pull one Moonology card. This is... I am not Maury Povich, y'all. But give me a minute. Give me a minute. Spirit said I need to pull Moonology, and she said I need at least one of, so I'm going to do Moonology, and then I'm going to do a goddess card. And so just give me a second. Just give me a minute, but I still want to go back. This says have faith in your dreams. Whew. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and pull the goddess card. And then there's something I'm going to go back and do. So hold on. Spirit, let me have one goddess card, please. Hold on. The goddesses are upside down. Some of the goddesses are still upside down. Why are half of my goddesses upside down? I need everybody to be going the right way. Okay. Hold on. It's a hot mess. It's like the goddesses don't even want to talk about it. They're like, what is this shit? What is this? I'm not Maury. Do I look like Maury Povich to y'all? I'm not Maury. This is not Maury. Pele, transformation. Okay, we'll read those in a second. But first, I'm going to try something. Because I ain't never. I'm going to use Wheel of the Owl. I have a hangnail. I'm going to use Wheel of the Year to clarify. And I'm going to clarify in this feminine energy. So we got the World card to clarify the King of Coins. Hold on. Daggone card fellas. If this reading is not difficult enough. Okay. Then we got the nine of wands. Okay. Okay. Damn. I don't. Why? Why is this happening now? Let's just need to block this whole little tiny, and it's the littlest spot, but they want to. Okay. The Hermit card and the High Priestess. All right, let me go. Let me have one more for the King of Wands, please. I mean, the King of Swords. This is not helping. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Unfortunately, hold on. Okay. The one that is up here naturally is the baby daddy. Okay? The masculine that is showing up. The energy that's showing up. Because I have the Hermit card here and the Hermit card here. Now, this is going to be the one who's the hoe. I hate to soil your luck like this. But as always, I'm sorry, I hate to say it, it's always the one you don't damn want it to be. It's not the King of Coins. It's not even the King of Swords, although you really don't want him either. But from what I'm seeing here, because it's clarified by the Empress card, so that would be letting me know that this is the one that you were fertile with. Okay? Is the daddy. All right, and he don't want to be the daddy. I hate to tell you this. This is the Tower moment. This is tragic for him. This is putting a cramp in his little lifestyle. It's the one that's the fuck boy. It's the one that's the hoe. It's the one that you know is not going to want to commit, don't want to settle down, and you probably was just getting your freak on with. NSA. Friends with benefits, whatever. That's the one that comes through and puts it down, but you know it's not going to stay or it's not worth a damn. All right, so let's read these oracle cards. Ain't that the way? Isn't it always the one you don't want? Isn't it though? I don't know, because when I was pregnant in high school, it wasn't me, okay? Let me say that first. I knew who I had been with and when, but there was an issue with the due date of my son so bad because he was this big ass baby. There was an issue with his due date. They gave me February 9th to the 4th, between the 9th and the 14th for his due date. My child didn't come till March 11th. And so that was the difference that I had given. I knew who his father was from Jump Street, but because they gave me a different due date, I was like, well, maybe it's the last boyfriend, not the first boyfriend, not the second boyfriend. Okay, but at that point, neither one, I didn't know at the time. I thought one was a better option than the other, but I was sadly mistaken because, well, at the end of the day, one did turn out to be a better parent. Okay, but overall, my road through life would not have been any better with either one of them. Because the one that was the better parent, well, he parented big. He went on to have, like, I think at least 8 children or so. Maybe more. He's got quite a few kids. Okay. All right. So, and the other one, he passed away, but he had quite a few kids as well. So that road was bad choices I made in high school. Very bad choices. So let's read these cards. But it's always the one you don't want it to be. It's always the worst one. So whoever is the fuck boy, it's the hoe, it's the one that don't want it, that's going to totally act it. Pele, transformation. I said I only got 2 readings to go. I'm tired, but let's go ahead and knock them out. And this is what I get. This is the message I get to deliver today. No shit. How did it start with that sentence? Okay, let me focus. Transformation. The heat is on and you have found yourself at the boiling point. The pressure has become too much and you just can't keep a lid on anything at the moment. Annoyances, irritations, and infuriation have exasperated you until you have been left steaming. Pele, the volcanic Hawaiian goddess, recognizes the shadow side that has consumed you as of late. Woo! And warns you that if you continue, you just may get your fingers burnt. I think you're pretty damn burnt. So invite Pele in to purify and release you from the blazing trail that you've left in your wake. Allow her flames to lick away old hurts and wounds, replacing them with a sacred glow. Use this powerful opportunity to transform, reinvent yourself, and become the phoenix that dies and is reborn. The essence of turmoil now consumed. It is now time for you to reemerge through the flames of passion as Pele ignites your heart and step forward into a newly transformed you. The Dark Goddess advice is take the pressure off. Okay, that is one piece of advice. These are separate pieces of advice as I read them, as each of sentences. Okay. The next one is move on. Let me tell you, I'll tell you in a minute what I would do. Embrace the element of fire. Okay. Partake in a fire walk. Oh, no, not right now. Take steps towards your goal, and a change for the better is on the horizon. Okay. Your Monology card is have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. $26. Don't give up. The situation, you're asking about is still taking shape. You're nowhere near the end of the story. Whatever is happening now is just a step along the way. As they say in the self-help classics, everything will be okay in the end. If it is not okay, it's not the end. However, the Waxing Crescent Moon card is a reminder that you must still keep working toward whatever it is that you want. If you can't take practical steps, spend time meditating on the question you're asking about and allow your higher self to download information to you about your next best step. Overall, this card suggests there is every reason to be hopeful for a very positive outcome to the situation you're asking about, so keep faith. All right? The tune to the moon, it says, this is your affirmation. It says, I am focused on what I want. All right? Additional meanings for this card are, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean they're not manifesting. Don't look back. Stay focused on moving forward. That is very important. Be patient as events unfold. And dig a little deeper to find more courage. All right, so let me tell you what I would do. And please keep in mind that this is my advice and my advice only. Now, there's a very distinct possibility, because that's what happened with me. Because when my high school situation, one of the my boyfriends was very light-skinned, and the other one was very dark-skinned. So first of all, my baby came out about Mexican-looking. Okay, he's a beautiful little person. All right, so that eliminated the possibility of the darker parent being the father. All right. Second of all, he was born with feet just like his biological father. All right, so that was a very distinctive trait that was exclusive to that parent. So I was able to know upon pop who the daddy was. Although once my due date went over a certain time limit, I knew who it was anyway. 6 weeks is a big difference, a very big difference. So, what had I not known, which I actually did this with my daughter's father, because the situation was crucial. When I left my second child, my daughter's father, we had married, and he became violent with me, and I was 6 months pregnant. He had never done so before. I think he felt like, I've got her, she can't go anywhere, she doesn't have any options. Bullshit. I called my mama and I went home. Okay? 24 days of marriage. Done. I'm not playing. Wasn't playing. You're not going, and I'm pregnant? Oh, no. So, I cut my losses. I did. I, at a later date, decided that it wasn't the right thing to do. But then my daughter just told me the other day that that's what I should have stuck with. Okay, so in the beginning, when he did finally call me after my daughter was born, we continued to have further issues throughout the pregnancy. He never stepped up to be a father or support her financially. I decided to cut my losses right after she was born, and I was like, could you just wire me $20? I can't go back to work for 6 weeks. I need to buy some diapers until, I can get a check and help go back to work really quickly and help, take care of your child. He told me he didn't trust me with his money. $20. So I cut my losses, and when I talked to him in the next few days, I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. And as I insulted him and told him she was too pretty to be your daughter, anyway, she's not yours. There was someone else. There was never anyone else. She is his daughter to this day, 24 years later. And he's never supported her still 24 years later. Okay? So, and so just the other day, right when she was born, I met my husband that I was married to and with for 19 years. And he was stepdaddy. That's the only daddy she knew. She was an infant when he and I met and started to see each other. So she never knew anyone else. That's her daddy. And she just said the other day, Ma, you should have just never even told me about my biological father. You should have just let stepdaddy let me think that was my daddy. Let him sign my birth certificate, because he did want to do that. He wanted to step up and adopt her or just sign her birth certificate and take that place. Because to this day, her birth certificate is blank because he never took the time to come and sign her birth certificate. So I cut my losses. That day that I told him, this is not your child, knowing full well she looked just like that bitch. Excuse me. I said to myself, I'm just going to do this on my own. I didn't know whether the guy that ended up being stepdaddy. We hadn't gotten into a relationship yet. I decided that, you know, I was just going to raise her on my own. That you know what? I ain't even worried about it. So, if I was in a situation where I didn't know who the father was for sure, and then the child was born, and then there were still no distinguishing characteristics that could indicate for sure who the father is, I would just cut my losses. I'm not about to get 3 DNA tests. Now, if someone's aware that this is the case and they want to test on their own, okay, fine. Or they know you're pregnant, it might be theirs, they want to know, okay, fine. But I'm not about to go ask 3 dudes to take a DNA test. It's not happening. We'll just ride this out. You're mommy's baby and papa, maybe, okay? Good luck with this. I love you. This was a long, we went 29 minutes. I love you, Aquarius. I don't know which one of y'all got yourself in this type of situation, or possibly you're the masculine. If you're the masculine and you're cross-watching and someone comes and tells, it's yours. Because it came out as you. That was your energy. So still get your DNA test, but that's your baby. Take care of your child. Okay.
A list of services provided and instructions for making appointments, payments, or donations is provided in the channel description as well as in the description of each video. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share. And always remember to enjoy life.